1, 2, 3, 4.
Today, we're going to get back to a little bit of the ghetto fabrication on the 86 Mustang, Agape Lazuli. So, tune in. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. About a year ago, when I was doing all the body and paint work on the Mustang to get it ready for the Mustang Roundup, I had installed a set of puddle lights that I've had for several years, and I just finally had got around to installing them since I was doing all that work anyway. And so I drilled a couple holes in the bottom of the door. I'll show you here. Right there is the hole, and that's where the light mounts. And the setup and install actually worked out really well. They're super neat. I'll show you here. There it is. So they're pretty dang neat. I really like them. The racer boy at heart that I am is into that stuff, which you will see even more on an upcoming video. But they worked really well and I liked them, except that when I rolled down the window all the way, the bottom of the window would rest on the light, and that ended up being a big problem because one day I came out, I was warming up the car, I started it up, went in the house, and I left the door open, and then when I came back out to jump in the car and pull it out of the garage, there was a bunch of smoke coming out of the door. So what had happened was that the window had crushed the wires that come out of the top of the light, and they had shorted out on the housing, and it almost caught fire, or almost caught the car on fire. So I disconnected it, pulled the light out, and I went to go repair the light itself, which you guys can see in a previous video. It's quite entertaining. Didn't work out very well. So I have been trying to come up with some ideas on how to repair it. I wanted to keep the set that I have because it was a gift, and gifts mean something to me. And so I wanted to repair the ones that I have, and I finally yesterday had found something that I think I can rig up to work. So check it out. This is what we're going to use. In the previous episode, you may remember that I completely screwed up the LED light that went in that fixture for the puddle light, and this is hopefully going to be our solution. It's a ultra bright 12 volt pre-wired LED diode light in white, and I got this off Amazon. Unfortunately, it only came in a kit of 50 pieces. So I may have to come up with some other project to utilize some of these other ones, but it was only $9 to my door, and it already came today. So not even 24 hours later, and they're here. And these are them. It's just little individual LED light diodes with pigtails, and this one I was already messing with earlier today. And so you got the little LED here, and then they are pre-wired with these pigtails, and you've got your two connections on the end. But I think I might be able to fit this in that housing with a ghetto rigged cap that I've made because I lost the original cap, of course. And let's check it out and see if it works. All right. Oh, hey, here's my shoe. It's all about those black DCs. What you know about that, son? Anyway, here is our puddle light that installs in the bottom of the door. So it slides up through the hole that's in. Of course the dog's got to say hi. Of course. Anyway, it slides up through the hole in the bottom of the door, and then on the other side you slide this nut on, and then this threads on the bottom of the light, and it sandwiches on the door, and that's what secures it. So there's that, and there used to be a cap that went on the top here, and it just threaded into some threads that are on the inside of the housing here. I lost that, but I've came up with this ghetto fabulous fabrication of a cap. And so you just got a little lock ring on the top here, pull that off, and then this is just a regular old washer that happened to fit pretty good in there. But let's take our LED diode and see if it will fit on there. Now the main issue I had was I didn't have a whole lot of depth here. This is all one piece that's in the middle here, and this is what has the image of the Mustang in there. I don't know if we can get it to where you can see it. Yeah, see? So this just slides right in here, and there is no extra room, so we only have to the top of the lens right here. That's why when I was looking on Amazon, I found these. I thought they were going to be the best option for me. I thought about getting just a bulb socket for a 192 automotive bulb, and then using a LED bulb that I have to put in it, but I was worried that that would add too much length to the top of this and create more interference issues with my door, which I believe I've fixed. So let's see if this will fit in the cap, and if the cap will then fit onto the housing. Oh, there goes my washer. Get back here. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to thread the other end of our LED diode through our washer. Try and get it as far down here as we can. Let's see, maybe it would help if I put it in the camera view. So we'll put the diode wires as far down as we can get them. Maybe we can give them a little squeeze. Slide it down. Yeah, there we go. And it's all the way down on there. That works pretty good. Now let's put this in here and see how it works. Well, it looks like there's still just a bit too tall. It's about flush with the top of the cap. Just protrudes just a little bit. Definitely doesn't go far enough down to get our O-ring on, so we're gonna have to see if we can lay that diode over to give us some more room, and if we do that, it may not give us the right light pattern to illuminate the little emblem right, or we're gonna have to come up with another way of securing it. Sure would be nice if I could find that cap. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Since we got about 50 of these bad boys, and I need just a little more space here from here to here, and I'm pretty sure these LEDs don't need to be sealed. I'm gonna try grinding the head of this diode down, and it might be a complete failure, might work. Let's try it. And a little test fit. Let's see if that got us much. Looks like it's actually sitting flush now. Let's go a little bit more and see if we can get enough room to get that retainer on there. All right, test fit number 2. The cool thing that I'm noticing is that, one, we're not even going all the way through into like a open cavity in there. Seems like there's a whole bunch of material on the end of it that that's just there. And another thing is with this being roughed up like this, I think it's going to really help with the dispersion of light. Instead of being a concentrated beam, I think it'll glow and spread the light more. So it might actually end up helping us. Let's try testing the fit again. If I can get the housing. There we go. Okay. Boy, we are getting there. It's pretty darn close. I think I'm going to try it. Let's try getting that O-ring on there. See if I can't get completely flustered and throw the thing across the garage. Yep, that's not working. Let's try grinding a little bit more off to get. Well, I completely messed up the time lapse, or doing the time lapse on that one, so not gonna get that, but we got her ground down a little bit more. Let's put it on, try it again. Yeah, we definitely got more space now. Slide our retainer. Oh, thought that had it. Let's see. Maybe if we get it about lined up, then squeeze it down. You know what? I feel like that thing is bent. Is it bent? No, looks good. Come on. Come on, baby. I wouldn't be going through none of this if I wouldn't have lost the dang cap. Watch, I'm going to get all this set up and working great, and then I'm going to be in the garage one day. I'm going to be like, hey, look at that. It's the cap. And by that point, I'm going to have this housing so screwed up the cap wouldn't work anyway. I'm about this close to throwing it across the garage. Let's see, maybe if we go this here angle, hold my mouth just right. No. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera. Try it. All right, I got it, y'all. So what I ended up doing was grinding it down a little bit more. I gave it one more pass with the Dremel, and now we've got our little retainer ring in there, and it is in there good. So let's go ahead and hook up some power to it and see how it looks. We have got our trusty old jumper box hooked up here. Let's flip on the power and see if she works. It's not looking good so far. Let's see. Nope, nothing. Well, I wonder if we got our polarity backwards. Let's try doing it the other way. Nope. Oh, wait. I see some flashing. It was trying. I swear it was trying. Did you all see that? Yeah, it's trying. I think just not being able to make a good contact with it is causing problems. There, it's on. Now we just got to find a way to make it to where we can test the spread and see how it looks. Let me try and come up with, you know what I'll do is I'll strip these back a little bit. Maybe we can wrap it around there. Let's try that. All right, we're gonna try this again. I had them stripped back and I just nipped off a bunch of this one. So let's try and connect this again and see if we can get it. Try this side. Yeah, it's working. It's not super bright, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, it illuminates the whole thing. I think maybe the brightness part of the issue might be that I have little lights right over top of me. So let me go kill the lights and we'll try this again. Is it not lighting up anymore? Let's see. Yeah. Boy, I think that's going to work just dandy. Let me get my hand out of there, my arm out of the way. If I can get it to stop swinging. Look at that. Not bad at all. I think we got us a fix. Oh, we're still recording. Huh. Hello. So, this just goes to show that with a little bit of redneck ingenuity, you can fix just about anything. So, with a grand total of $9 today and 49 leftover LED diodes, I got my Mustang puddle light fixed. And I'm probably sideways. Am I sideways? Is that better? I don't know. Maybe not. Upside down? This way? Yeah, it's this way. It's fixed. Can't run a camera, but I sure can ghetto rig some stuff up. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, drop me a comment.